Hardee's has been absent from NASCAR for decades. Now, it has returned in a way that feels impossible to ignore. The car design, the color scheme, and the choice of driver have sparked the same question among fans. Why come back now, and why Bubba Wallace? The answer offers insight into where NASCAR believes its future lies. Hardee's return to NASCAR feels like more than a routine sponsorship deal. It feels intentional. A brand that once played a major role during stock car racing's most celebrated years has come back home, choosing one of today's most impactful drivers to represent its legacy. This partnership between Hardee's and Bubba Wallace goes beyond branding on a race car. It reflects history, identity, and a clear vision of where the sport's audience is headed. For longtime fans, the Hardee's name immediately evokes nostalgia. It brings back memories of a time when racing was woven into American life, when sponsors felt familiar and personal, and when Sundays were spent at short tracks, family cookouts, and cheering for drivers who seemed larger than life. Hardee's was a key part of that era, sponsoring legends like Cale Yarborough and Bobby Allison, drivers who helped define NASCAR's most iconic decades. Their cars featured bold, unmistakable designs that fans could recognize instantly from the stands. Now, Hardee's return has been carefully planned. This is not a minor or background role. The company has re-entered NASCAR as an official partner and as a primary sponsor for Bubba Wallace and the number 23XI Racing. That level of involvement signals long-term commitment and confidence. It shows that Hardee's sees NASCAR not simply as a nostalgic platform, but as a living, evolving cultural force. At the heart of the announcement is the paint scheme. Debuting at Martinsville Speedway, the new Hardee's design quickly gained traction online. Fans labeled it an instant classic, and that response was no accident. The look leans heavily into Americana, featuring bold stars and stripes with a clean, deliberate layout. It feels rooted in NASCAR's past, yet refined with modern detail, honoring history without copying it outright. Martinsville is an ideal venue for such a debut. As one of NASCAR's oldest tracks, the half-mile oval has hosted racing since the late 1940s. It is a place defined by intensity and emotion, where cars take punishment, and there is nowhere to hide. Fans are close enough to feel every moment. If a heritage-inspired design is going to resonate anywhere, Martinsville is the proving ground. Rolling out a stars and stripes car there feels purposeful and symbolic. Beyond appearance, the partnership underscores a broader reality in modern NASCAR marketing. Bubba Wallace has become one of the sport's most influential figures off the track. That is not a matter of opinion. It is supported by the steady interest of major brands. Wallace offers reach, relevance, and authenticity. He connects with traditional fans while also engaging audiences NASCAR has historically struggled to reach. He is visible, vocal, and culturally present in ways few drivers are. Hardee's choice reflects that understanding. A brand with deep roots in rural America could have taken a safer route, but instead aligned with a driver who represents NASCAR's evolution. Wallace does not replace the sport's past. He builds upon it. That balance appears to be exactly what Hardee's is seeking: respect for tradition paired with awareness of the future. There is also a practical business case. NASCAR remains one of the few sports where sponsorship visibility is unavoidable. Cars function as moving billboards, dominating television coverage for hours. Fans notice paint schemes, collect die-casts, and share images online. A strong visual identity can outlast a single race. Early reactions suggest the Hardee's car will be one that sticks in fans' minds. For 23XI Racing, the partnership adds further credibility. Co-owned by Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, the team has built its reputation on precision and ambition. It attracts partners who want more than exposure. They want alignment. Hardee's fits that mold. It is a brand with a story and a desire to evoke emotion, mirroring how 23EXI positions itself within the NASCAR garage. Timing also matters competitively. Wallace is at a pivotal point in his career. He is no longer viewed only as a rising talent or cultural figure. Expectations now center on performance, consistency, and winning. A major sponsor returning to the sport through his team sends a strong vote of confidence. Sponsors invest in drivers they believe will remain relevant long-term, and Hardee's commitment suggests faith in Wallace's future. The heritage element has struck a chord with longtime fans. Many have felt NASCAR lost part of its identity as classic sponsors faded away. Seeing Hardee's return feels like a connection between eras, recalling packed grandstands, legendary rivalries, and a time when sponsorships felt personal. That emotional response fuels loyalty and conversation around the sport. Online reaction reflects that sentiment. Images of the car have spread widely, often paired with references to historic NASCAR moments and drivers. Younger fans are learning about Hardee's racing history for the first time, while older fans are reconnecting with it. That cross-generational appeal is exactly what modern sports marketing aims to achieve. The partnership also illustrates NASCAR's broader commercial strategy. The sport has made a conscious effort to attract brands that respect its roots while embracing modern cultural relevance. Hardee's return fits that approach, deeply American, but not locked in the past. It values nostalgia without relying on it entirely. When Wallace takes the track at Martinsville in the Stars and Stripes car, the moment will mean more than a single race. It will symbolize continuity, showing that NASCAR's history is not something to abandon, but something that can be reimagined through new voices and stories. That is how traditions endure. For Wallace, the significance is personal. Driving for a heritage brand connects him to the drivers who shaped the sport before him. It places his name alongside legends through shared visibility rather than comparison, a meaningful distinction in a legacy-driven sport. As the season progresses, the Hardee's partnership is likely to extend beyond race day through fan engagement, promotions, and storytelling that blend nostalgia with modern culture.